Singapore will join a cross-border initiative to exchange data on scams. This will provide government agencies with updated intelligence on high-risk websites and scam tactics, allowing them to better identify trends and threats. Now, it's among a slew of initiatives announced at the Global Anti-Scam Summit, as Charlotte Lim reports.
As scams get increasingly sophisticated and harder to detect in an era of technological advancement, Singapore is joining global partners to nip such crimes in the bud. The cross-border initiative tracks more than 400 million threats in real time, allowing more than 100 member organizations around the world to share information like URLs and IP addresses to disrupt scams. Senior Minister of State for Digital Development and Information, Tan Kiat Hao says scams transcend borders and are no longer just a local issue.
It's about having more information at our fingertips, sharing the threat intelligence, what are some of the URLs that's going to be faulty or going to be bad, and what are some of the latest scam tactics that's being used in other markets. I think having more information at our fingertips and sharing our information as well help to enrich the entire threat ecosystem and allows us to take action earlier.
In a recent report by the Global Anti-Scam Alliance that surveyed 1,000 respondents in Singapore, 66% of them experienced scams in the last 12 months. On average, victims here lose about $2,000 per person, which is significantly higher than the average $660 in Southeast Asia. An estimated $23.6 billion has been lost to scams in the region within the past year. The Global Anti-Scam Alliance says scams are constantly evolving and prevention is better than cure.
There is no one solution against scams. It's working more closely together, sharing what we see happening on the dark web. It's sharing data. It's changing legislation to allow companies to exchange data more. But it's also educating consumers better, installing preventive measures.
Tech giant Google's philanthropic arm will be funding $5 million to expand online scam prevention resources for 3 million people in the region. Immersive games will also be rolled out soon to equip Singaporeans with skills to defend themselves against scams. More than 700 leaders from the private and public sectors in the region attended the first day of the summit.